We're here. The top 10 games of my top 100 of all time. And man, did this change a bit. So, let's get right into it. Number 10 is a Euro game that came out last year. And did it blow my mind? This is Unconscious Mind. I did not think I was going. I knew I was going to like this game, but not this much. Again, the interaction is very indirect. I've been wanting to do a review of it, but essentially you're playing as Sigmund Freud, one of his scholars or his apprentices, and you're trying to cure the different patients. Again, that adds to the replayability of the game. They're always going to be different coming out. They have different problems, and what's awesome is when you do these researches and you collect the books, other players can use your research and you get points off of it. It just, the way it's so thematic, the way everything comes together, it was an incredible game. I can't believe it's number 10 on my list, but it's that damn good. That is Unconscious Mind. Again, I'm trying to go through this really quick. Number 9, I think it was around the same spot too last year. That is Vindication. Vindication, another incredible game. It is a cube pusher Euro type game with a lot of player interaction. There's some meanness in this game. But yeah, it looks great on the table. Plays really quick. You could play this game in about an hour because as the game progresses, there's more end game possibilities coming out. And you play as a scumbag. Something I've been called plenty of times before in my life. But yeah, you're traveling around the map, exploring new tiles. The base game alone, you don't need the expansion. There's a lot of expansions out for it, but the base game alone will satisfy you because again, it's always going to feel different every time you play. You're fighting certain monsters while your sidekicks are the ones fighting monsters. Again, it kind of feels like a race sometimes too, but you're also messing with other players depending on what certain powers that you get. But it's just an amazing game. That's why it's my number 9, Vindication. Number 8 is new to this list. Finally got it off my shelf of shame. This is the 4X game, Eclipse: Second Dawn of the Galaxy. I have it right up there. Finally got to play it. Blew my mind. I found it to be amazing. It's got a lot of Euro elements to it, more than I believe people told me than Twilight Imperium. But yeah, Eclipse, you're picking a different race, upgrading, getting all these different upgrades, making yourself stronger. Fighting off other players, and there's NPCs as well, but really just an incredible game. Loved it, and it played in about 3 hours. I played a 3-player game in about 3 hours. So much fun. Would definitely like to play with more. I think it goes up to like 6. I have it right up there. Yes, 6 players. But yeah, Eclipse: Second Dawn for the Galaxy, my number 8. My number 7, Scarface 1920. Got another deck building area control game. I love Scarface. When I first played it, I was like, I have no idea what the is going on. It was a little rules heavy, but once I got into the groove of things, I was like, damn, I regret not backing this game. It is fantastic. I love the theme, love the gameplay. Again, got some little bit of Euro elements to it as well. There is a card out there. I know some people feel it is like overpowered. It's like pretty much kills everything on the map. I know some people were complaining about it, but I love Scarface 1920. I can't wait for the new expansion coming out this year. Hopefully, it comes out this year. I know they've encountered some problems with it, but yeah. Scarface is so good. That's why it's my number 7. Scarface 1920. Number 6. It's still up there. I refuse to have it lead. It left my top 5. I refuse to have it leave my top 10. This is a game that can potentially be my number 1 if it was played more, and that is Oath. So Oath is a area control game where it's unique. Again, it's not for everyone because you kind of have to play with the same people every time you play, even though it is designed to play a different game with different groups each time you play. But one person plays as the Chancellor, the others are exiles, and you're trying to, every game is going to be different. You have a different win, a different win condition, and whoever wins that game will be the Chancellor the next round. And again, the map is going to change. So much stuff going on. It is a fantastic game, and again, more content's coming out hopefully this year for it. cannot wait to see. I'm still trying to find a dedicated group out here to play this game. Again, it's not easy to table, but man, it is amazing. It is a unique board game experience that everyone should check out. Number 6, Oath. Number 5, Cole Worley's still there. John Company, second edition. John Company is, I don't know how to describe John Company. I don't even know if I consider it a Euro, but it's, oh man. So essentially, you're all running the East Indian Trade Company together, but you're looking out for your own self-interest, trying to have your family members have the best retirement option. But there's nefarious things that you're doing as well. And it's kind of like, trying to teach you the history of what went on in the East Indian Trading Company, but it is such an amazing experience. Not an easy game to table. It is probably the heaviest game he's made. If everything's very straightforward. It's just, again, little things that you can miss that are kind of crucial to the game. If you miss it, it can affect the game pretty badly. But John Company is just, I love John Company. It could, again, another one that can be number 1 if I tabled it more, but it's a game that I think everyone, again, should try at least once, just to show you how far tabletop games have come. Because again, it's a game that it's nothing like you've ever experienced before. There is no other board game out there that is like John Company, and it's just amazing how a genius Cole Worley is to make a game like that. That is why it's my number 5, John Company. Number 4, it's Root. So we got 3 Cole Worleys in a row. Another one that's got another expansion coming out this year. I think they said they got one more coming out. Leader, if you're watching this, please give me a big box so I can get rid of all the other boxes, even though they all look really nice and stuff. But we gotta make some room, man. We got all these Root boxes. But Root is a game that it's also not easy to table because of the asymmetrical abilities of the factions, and that's why, if you've never played before, I highly suggest you play the video game that's on Steam or Nintendo, the Game Boy or Switch, whatever. But that really helps with the rules of the game. Again, a fantastic. It's really a coin game. It is based off the coin system, and it is a coin game. And I guess area control, whatever, but every faction has different win abilities and different, literally plays different, and that's why it's so hard to teach, but it is an incredible game. That's why it's my number 4, Root. So, number 3 used to be my number 1 for a while. Well, took a hit. That's Dune Imperium. I mean, Dune Imperium is still amazing. I finally played the Uprising expansion, version, and that is my go-to now. It made the game so much better. And then, again, with the Bloodlines, you got the 3 expansions that are out. That deck building, worker placement, it is so tense. Every game is always close. I have not had one bad experience playing this game, and there was a reason why it was my number 1 for a while. It is so much damn fun. It is the best worker placement game out there right now, and I really have high hopes of what else is going to come out later on for this game, because I have a feeling that they are not done. But yeah, Dune Imperium or Dune Imperium Uprising, whatever one, my number 3 of all time. So number 2, Cole Worley comes right back in. That is Arcs. Arcs blew my mind. I knew I was going to like it. I didn't think I was going to find it to be a masterpiece. What's unique about Arcs, and again, this is just my taste, I love how in your face it is. This is a war game in space. So it's got a little bit of trick-taking elements. So you're playing a trick, trying to do your different actions, and that determines when you're going to go. But you're trying to get to a certain amount of 30 points, build your cities, your stations, blow the hell out of other players, and just kick everyone's ass. You could take some of their what were they called? Those little guys. They could take them as prisoners and stuff. It is just a really in-your-face game. I haven't played the campaign mode. I can't wait. I do want to get a dedicated group for that. But again, another one that is also has a lot of replayability to it as well. But Arx, man, such an amazing game. And out of all of Cold Worley's games, it is the most accessible. It is, and this is the base game. This is not the campaign. It is the easiest game of his to get to the table, and that is Arx. Here we go. My number one game of all time. So I played it. It came last year, and again, blew me away. I loved the previous version of this game. I haven't got around to reviewing this yet. So this is the sequel to Dwellings of Eldervale. That's Andromeda's Edge. Now, when I played Dwellings of Eldervale, I was like, wow, this game is amazing. I didn't back it. My friend had it. I wanted to get it, but then when I found out about Andromeda's Edge, I was like, I'm just gonna wait for this. This looks even better, and it was. So this is at its heart a worker placement game, but it's got a crap ton of combat in it. You're fighting other players, and you're fighting the NPCs that are out there. You're upgrading your base, your ships. So much going on. It looks awesome on the table. It is really, it's going to be my number one probably for all. That and Arx are probably going to be fighting for my number one. That's if maybe Oath doesn't get tabled more. But Andromeda's Edge is an incredible game. Luke Laurie really made a masterpiece here. There were other people that wanted to. They said it was good. They said they didn't see the hype behind it. But yeah, again, you gotta look. Believe the hype. These are people who are more like Eurogame players and stuff. I'm more of the area control guy and high interaction, and Andromeda's Edge does have it. But yeah, man, it's I'm not surprised it was my number one. Because of how much fun I had with Dwellings and the fact that they took Dwellings and just made it better. It's just an incredible game, and congratulations to Luke Laurie. He really did a good job with making this game. It is my number one of all time. It might be for a while. We'll see. We'll see next year. Things can change, but finally done, guys. Finally done with my top 100 games of all time. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Again, if any crossovers, leave them in the comments section. I want to hear what do you guys think about my number one. What's your number one game of all time? Let's start a conversation. Feel free to leave them in the comment section. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great one.